Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Ching, ching, bling, bling, cut the chatter. You ain't talking money, then your talking don't matter. Ching, ching, bling, bling, patent pockets. We take the dollar, dollar, can it?
Hey guys, what's up? I am here with a friend, Kara. What's up, my friend?
Not a whole lot, just doing a video with you.
Yes, this is Roundtable number 3. So, first thing is first. You have Twitter, so promote it.
Alright guys, so I am this big huge Twitter person. So next time you are on Twitter, I demand you go on Twitter, find the username at all capital letters, Steel, Kara, DJ fan. Do it because you're gonna be awesome when you do it.
Yeah, and like I said, just do it. She gets really demanding, and she's a Jerichoholic, so make fun of Jericho, she will kill you legitly. Isn't that right?
Oh, I will strangle you with flavored love.
Strangling, that's not good. But hey, it's the Jericho way. It's the Jericho way. Hey, okay, let's get started. For all those Canadians out there, go to Tim Hortons. It's camp day, so there you go. There's the Tim Hortons plug right there. All right, first thing is first. JBL is doing all these videos saying he's going to climb the biggest mountains on 7 continents. TMZ reports that he got sponsored by WWE, and WWE is basically giving JBL 250 grand because this thing is going to take 2 to 3 years, and JBL is 45 years old. And so, Kara, any thoughts?
I have not heard of this, but I think this is pretty interesting, dude. Like, I would not be able to climb all that, but like, that sounds like an amazing journey, and I wish JBL all the luck with that.
Yeah, definitely, because the guy is 45 years old, been out of the wrestling business a while now. I'm hoping, personally, this year's WrestleMania he gets a Hall of Fame nod, because he deserves it, being the wrestling god and a long time champion. So, JBL, you have my support, you have Kara's support, you have every wrestling fan support, I'm sure. And please, if you ever come back, bring back APA, please. Alright, next up, Randy Orton suspension. I know I've talked about this in earlier videos, and I did a little update saying what he got suspended for. I mean, he smoked some weed, pay his fine. Then he got tested positive for an anabolic steroid that is illegal in the States and probably everywhere else, or else she wouldn't have got suspended in the first place. So, Kara, thoughts?
I actually did make another, my own little video on this too, I think. But, my thoughts on this is, I was like, okay, Randy, I like you, but seriously, this is basically another stupid stunt, you know, kind of like what Jericho did. But, I mean, it's looks severe, but still, like, if you got suspended for this the first time, why aren't you going to be a dumbass and do this again? I mean, it's just common sense. Like, are you serious?
Definitely. I mean, that's second strike for him, and third strike is no job. And we definitely have a Randy Orton fan base. I mean, I'm a huge Randy fan. You are too, I'm sure. And basically, with his contract, I think WWE is looking into basically cutting ties with him, because January of 2010, he signed a huge 10-year deal. So he's going to be sticking around a while, but in the same situation, like, you're going to want to free up some cash and give it to other people. Hey, give it to Ryback. Give it to someone else. Because, like, and speaking of Ryback, when do you think this whole jobber destroyer thing is going to end?
I don't know. Basically, I'm thinking, you know, this is kind of like what they did with Goldberg back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know when they're
Yeah, you know what? I'm a huge Ryback supporter, so, but I agree with you though. This whole jobber destroyer thing is getting a little old. I mean, we all know he's trying to emulate Goldberg and all that stuff. But honestly, like you said, give him 3 or 4 and see what happens, and then maybe he'll get a little tired, and then he'll act more human. Because we all, but I'm loving the tights though, man. Those RVD style tights. Primo.
What I'm kind of confused about, and, you know, it's just totally weird to me, but, you know, back to, I think it was Over the Limit, you know, he actually had a match, which is with Tunico, which, in my opinion, I think he's more of a mid-card. He's not so much a jobber. He was kind of like a step up. You know, I was really excited to know they had him step up a little bit, but then they made him bounce back down to, you know, little weak guys.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what they're trying to do with him, but, you know, they should have just stuck him up to mid-card or whatever.
Definitely, definitely. So, next up, I guess, is No Way Out in a couple of weeks. Big Show and Cena. Where do you think are you liking this storyline where they have him right now?
This is probably a very unpopular opinion, but no, I am not liking this storyline. See, I've been watching for a while, so I know that they've had a feud before, so this isn't new to me. I knew, you know, that there has been beef between them.
Yeah.
But to be honest, this is like Big Show's like 2000 heel turn. So.
So true.
And you know, it just kind of gets old, I guess. And it's mainly also because of, you know, like, he's just refreshing all the feuds. I think they really need to change something up because it's just really getting boring seeing the same old stuff over and over, even in each generation. So.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a whole thing that started around WrestleMania 20, and it's almost WrestleMania 29. So I think it's getting a little stale, but I am kind of liking the whole Big Show as a heel because I really hated him as a smiling goof. I mean, he's a giant. Use that, and so they are now, but they kind of need to use it in the right way. Because, honestly, I am the guy that is not a Cena fan, but I respect Cena in his worth ethic. Well, I just botched that word.
What I think about this is, you know, I'm a big Cena hater, but even though I hate him as a wrestling, I cannot hate him as a person, because as a person, he's amazing for all the work that he's done for Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Definitely. Huge.
And everything else. And as far as the Big Show thing, I've always preferred him as a heel because he shows much talent when he's a heel. As a babyface, they just kind of have him as a joke. And you don't want, like, a guy that's 7 foot and, like, 400 pounds as a joke. You kind of want to take them seriously.
WMD, my friend. It's going to be Cena getting knocked out for the 3rd, maybe 4th time.
But I think, you know, at this pay-per-view, the sad thing is, you know, because John Cena's pay-per-view record right now, win, lose, win, lose. So, and he lost his last one, so my fear is that they're going to have Cena win, but I really want Big Show to kick his ass.
Very well put. Finally, with the cover for WWE 13 coming out, Punk on the cover, and with Punk and AJ and Kane and all that, where do you see the whole AJ factoring in with everything?
You know, I really don't know at this moment. This whole AJ situation is so confusing. It started off, you know, AJ, she's like all flirting with CM Punk, and now she's like giving all creepy smiles to big monsters and scaring them away, and I don't know, she's kind of acting like a hostie right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know how this is gonna fit in.
Made Josh Matthews pee himself. Oh, Josh. Hey, at least Josh isn't getting hurt like he did with Brock. That's all I'm saying.
I know, right?
So Josh is happy not getting punched in the head.
Yes.
And so yeah, final thoughts. Go.
I really don't have any final thoughts, so...
Okay then, let's just reiterate. People, go sub to her channel. Go follow her on Twitter. All this stuff will be in the display. So comment, subscribe to me. And that is it. Adios, my friends. Say goodbye, Kara.
Yeah, but bring me.
You want to translate that?
Meaning goodbye.
There. Done. Adios, people.